Welcome back, fellow readers. Today we are reading Encyclopedia Brown and the Case of the Broken Vase by Donald J. Sobol. Bugs Meany had one goal in life. It was to get even with Encyclopedia Brown. Bugs hated being outsmarted all the time. He dreamed of pounding Encyclopedia like a fence post, after which the detective could wear his socks as earmuffs. Bugs never used muscle, however. Whenever he was tempted, he remembered Sally Kimball, Encyclopedia's junior partner in the detective agency. Not only was Sally the prettiest girl in 5th grade, she could do what no kid thought possible: blister Bugs' bluster. Whenever they fought, Bugs ended up on his back, panting like a hot chicken. Bugs claims you always hit him first when he isn't looking, Encyclopedia said with a grin. You never give him a chance to warm up his fighting blood. He doesn't need to warm up, Sally replied. He's got permanent sunstroke. Bugs hates you as much as he hates me, warned Encyclopedia. He'll get even any way he can. You know his favorite saying. If at first you don't succeed, try something sneaky, Sally said. She jabbed the air. Pow, pow, pow. Let him try, the big ape. Her eyes widened. Bugs Meany had stepped into the Brown Detective Agency. Why not bury the hatchet, he purred. He laid a $1 bill beside Encyclopedia and didn't ask for change. Be at my house tonight at 8 o'clock sharp. I'll leave the front door unlocked and the lights off so you won't be seen. Wait for me in the living room. The detectives were speechless. Bugs glanced around quickly. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone, he cautioned. It's top secret. The safety of Idaville may depend on you. Encyclopedia started to say no thanks, but Sally was already on her feet. We'll take the case, she agreed. How come? Encyclopedia asked after Bugs had left. Bugs is up to something, and I want to know what, Sally declared. Encyclopedia was still uneasy at 8 o'clock. Bugs's house was silent and dark. The detective slipped through the front door and turned into the living room. The shades were drawn. Encyclopedia could see less than a yard ahead of him. Suddenly, things happened. First, a crash sounded in the living room near Encyclopedia. Then footsteps thumped on the stairs. The light flashed on. Officer Friedman stood in the doorway with his hand on the switch. Bugs, are you okay? He called. Bugs groaned. He was lying face down among pieces of broken yellow vase. The pieces were scattered over the floor from his head to his feet. The neck of the vase, wrapped in a rag, lay on his right. Near it was a hard hat. Bugs staggered up, holding back his head. There are your burglars, he cried. Read 'em their rights. Makes sense, Bugs, Encyclopedia demanded. Bugs told me his house had been robbed twice in the past month, Officer Friedman said. The robbers took stuff children might steal. Yesterday, I heard these two talking in the Brown garage, Bugs said. Miss Muscles was saying, his folks are out of town, and Bugs stays at the Tigers Clubhouse until 9. We can clean out the place in an hour. When Bugs told me what he had overheard, Officer Friedman said, I decided to hide upstairs. Bugs hired us to come here, Sally protested. One of them must have sneaked up behind me and hit me on the back of the head with the vase, Bugs said. Thank heaven my hard hat cushioned the blow. Do you often wear a hat indoors? Officer Friedman inquired. It's my thinking hat, Bugs said. I wear it at night when I think my hardest. Sally exploded. What can you think about besides a bagel? Your brain is made of cream cheese. Bugs put his hands in his pockets as if searching for a reply. His eyes lit up. I was figuring out why a stomach doesn't digest itself. When I come up with a reason, the president will probably name a park after me. If anything is named after you, Sally retorted, it will be a waste site. She turned to Officer Friedman. Dust the vase for fingerprints. The policeman shook his head. There won't be fingerprints. That's why the rag is wrapped around the neck of the vase. It's where it was held. Can't you see Bugs is trying to frame us? Sally exclaimed. I fear this poor girl is past medical help, Bugs sighed. Find her a warm and comfortable cell. Officer Friedman frowned. I don't know who's telling the truth. We'll have to straighten everything out at headquarters. All at once, Sally looked worried. Encyclopedia, say something. Don't let Bugs get away with this. He won't, Encyclopedia assured her. All right, why not? We need to turn to page 77 to find out. Solution to the case of the broken vase. Bugs lied about overhearing Encyclopedia and Sally planning to rob his house. He also lied about his house being robbed twice in the past month. He wanted Encyclopedia and Sally to look like housebreakers. But Bugs made a mistake. He said someone had sneaked up behind him and hit him on the back of the head. If that was true, Encyclopedia realized, Bugs wouldn't have fallen onto the pieces. He would have fallen forward, all right, but the pieces of the vase, or almost all of them, would have dropped behind him and not in front of him. All the pieces were between his head and feet. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that mystery. Please click subscribe and join us next time. Bye.